Island Driver TV.
Hey everybody, SPOCOM 2018 Hawaii. What is SPOCOM? What's it all about? I just got here and I'm in awe, but I can tell you what it's all about. First of all, it's all about cars coming alive. It's about cars with the wildest and most colorful paint jobs you can imagine. It's all about wings, wings, and more wings. And dancers. And get a selfie. But I gotta ask, do you know what SPOCOM stands for?
I don't.
Me neither. And get a haircut. Which, by the way, do you know what SPOCOM stands for?
No.
Me neither. I need to know, what does SPOCOM stand for?
The best cars in Oahu.
Great answer. What does SPOCOM stand for?
Awesome.
I feel better. She doesn't know either. Quick question. What does SPOCOM stand for?
I don't know.
He knows where the gym is, but he does not know where SPOCOM stands for. All right, everybody, this is near and dear to my heart. It's a 2016 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Why? Because I drive one in my funny car world. Now, this is Leon. He is the president of the Mopar 808 Car Club here. Now, I love this car. First of all, I love the color, but tell me about what you did to the engine. I mean, stock, you buy these are how many horsepower?
707.
707 horsepower, but you make a change with a PCM right away. How many horsepower now?
752.
750, right off the bat. Of course, Leon, what color is this, by the way?
B5 blue.
Oh, it's beautiful. If you could see this in person and how much it glares, if you look at everything he's done to match with the blue, cold air intake, just a beautiful car. Interior, I mean, you've gone through everything on this, right?
Yes, I am.
And so you buy it, and then how much more money do you spend on it?
Too much.
It's always too much. Love this car. Of course, I drive one back in the States. Mine, I drive about 330 miles per hour, but how fast have you had this one up to? Just in case legally we're not being listened to.
189.
189, nice. All right, well, thanks for showing us your car. We love it.
Thank you.
All right, now, SPOCOM. This is what SPOCOM's all about to me. This is an Audi R8. Puna is the owner of this. Puna, what year is this?
This is a 2009 Audi.
Now, the first thing that jumps out at me, first of all, the fact that it's on the ground, and I know you must have air ride, yes?
Yes, it's on airlift management 3P.
Okay, now, the color. The color is the first thing that caught me when I walked up. This is not an ordinary Audi color, no?
No, it is not. Many people think it's a Nardo gray, but this actually comes from Porsche's line. Their GT3 gray, black, black, gray.
Now, are you a painter?
No. This car was built up in California at LTMW.
Ah, nice. Well, it is beautiful. I mean, this is, it exudes race car to me when you walk up, but is this just a cruising car for you?
It's a little bit of both. It can handle the twisties, it can handle the straights, but more importantly, I love to just enjoy it and drive it.
Very nice. Well, this is what SPOCOM's all about. Cars that look a little different, they look fast, they look like a race car, beautiful to see up close. But man, oh man, I'd love to drive this thing. Okay, now, I gotta ask, first of all, beautiful car, but the paint, what color is this?
It's called Grassmere Green. It's off of a Land Rover Defender D90.
And your name is Ashley,
My
right?
name is Ashley, yes.
Ashley, this thing, to me, looks like a race car. Ever been on the racetrack?
It's never been on the racetrack. It was actually a daily driver about a year ago and just kind of decided to do something different. It's the first in Hawaii of its kind, so more of a show car than a race car.
It is beautiful. We've got a 2004 Subaru Forester. Not so stock looking. What kind of upgrades have you done?
Quite a bit. A lot of bolt-ons. This is all vinyl wrap. It's not paint. But yeah, everything's been done up.
Beautiful. A lot of work, huh?
Yeah, quite a bit. Too much money.
Well, I got one question for you.
Yes, sir.
What does SPOCOM stand for?
Oh man, this is all of it, man. All the modified cars, and you know, it's the place to be.
There you go. No answer. Some cars just make you want to stop and check it out. Some are more for show, some are more for go, some are in between, and some have all of that. This Mustang, first of all, stopped me in my tracks, but what year is this?
It's a 2015 Ford Mustang GT.
Everybody, this is Adam. Now, I gotta ask, obviously it's got airbags, right?
Yes, it has an airlift performance.
So it's not so good around speed bumps, I take it, in town.
A little bit. It's a little bit more practical rather than being on coilovers. So,
Now, do you drive it much?
it's my daily actually. Yeah.
Wow, you're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Now, tell me, how much money have you spent on it?
So far, maybe about 15 grand.
Wow. Now, I got the biggest question of the night. What does SPOCOM stand for? I stumped Adam. How about that? Question of the day. First, what's your name?
I'm Olivia.
I got a question for you. What does SPOCOM stand for?
Sports Compact.
Oh my gosh. That is NAPA know-how.
Stay tuned for more Ron Caps at SPOCOM, brought to you by NAPA.
It's only a matter of time until this happens to your car. You can either go to a body shop or go to Mirage Paintless Dent Repair. Mirage specializes in the craft of paintless dent repair. It's the art of removing minor dings and dents without the use of fillers or repainting.
At Land Rover Honolulu, we only use Mirage Dent Repair because he makes them disappear.
Paintless dent repair is a third of the cost of traditional body shops. We offer a mobile service to your home or office. Most repairs are finished within 16 minutes. The original paint stays intact and there's a 100% satisfaction guarantee.
If you have a dent, call my dad, 368-5584.
And now, back to SPOCOM with Ron Caps.
We're in Hawaii, but you got to understand how special this car is. Tell me about this Corvette.
Well, it's pretty much one of one. Ordered a year ago. Hawaii's got to sell enough regular Corvette versions to get the allocation for a ZR1.
Hawaii gets one allocation if they sell enough Corvettes. Not just in one island, in Hawaii. So that's how special it is to have a car like this. And it's a 2019, right?
Correct. 2019. I ordered it back in January without knowing the production date or how much it was going to cost because GM didn't release the prices yet. So I checked every single box. I fully loaded this car and I found out how much it cost after the fact back in March.
Now, he didn't get a manual transmission he wanted, but pretty much everything else. What color is this? I love this color.
Watkins Glen gray metallic. So like the racetrack, Watkins Glen.
How many miles do you have on it now?
Just made 600. So I got the 500 pretty quickly so I could change the oil, and now I can kind of stomp on it a little bit.
Now, if you're not sure, Corvettes, they get up to 500 miles, you got to change the oil, and then at that point, everything goes up. The RPM gauge, everything to where you can really open these cars up. So now I got to ask, how fast have you had it up to so far?
55.
You know, he's going to be running for governor, right? One cool thing about SPOCOM is the things you'll see that just aren't made anymore. Now, your name is Dean, right?
Yes.
Dean, I got to ask. Okay, first of all, it's a Datsun 510, which you don't see very often, which is really cool. But how about this engine? What have you done in the engine compartment here?
Yeah, this is a SR20 DT S14 from Japan. So I basically came out of a Silvia from Japan. I brought the engine in LA and then had it input into the car over here in Hawaii.
Turbocharged, these cars don't weigh very much, so it's got to be a lot of power. But one of the coolest things, let's go over here, and I got to hear what you did inside this car. I love, first of all, the fact that it's rumbling the windows when we walked up to it, but this stereo, I mean, the speakers and a subwoofer, how much money is involved in just a stereo?
There's over $20,000 in stereo alone.
20,000.
Yeah, it's all custom built, custom design, everything is customized in this thing to make it fit, to keep the lines, keep the old and new looking together.
Now, do you drive this much?
Not very often, no.
I was going to say your neighbors would hate you if you did, but we got to come back here and look in the trunk. Hi, what's your name?
Mitsuka.
Good to meet you. I got a quick question for you. What does SPOCOM stand for?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. We're still looking. But okay, you got to tell me about this. Now, what prompted you to do the whole video and all this?
Well, just the whole thing about the curve. This is a 42-inch curved Samsung TV. We got two Rockford Fosgate 850 power amp and 1,000 amp over here. We got dual batteries, and the lighting of my name is in there too.
You guys, it is like going to one of my NHRA races. It's literally shaking the ground that I'm standing on right now. Man, oh man. Datsun 510, love it. Thanks for spending the time with us, Dean.
Thank you, Mr. Gap.
Okay, now when you walk around SPOCOM, one thing that really stands out is a lot of these cars have a lot of art to them. A lot of it's vinyl, some of it's maybe some drawings, but this car stands out. Now, first of all, what's your name?
My name's Makoa Du.
Makoa, I've got to ask, I know the big thing is anime, and it's huge, obviously in Japan, but what prompted you to take it 3 or 4 steps further?
So, this is a really popular style now in the US. When I was doing this, I wanted to make something really one-off, very unique. So instead of doing the usual sticker vinyl route that you see a lot of guys do, I decided to take it a step further and go full freehand airbrush. This is all done by a local tattoo artist here in Hawaii, and it was his first time, and it's really the first time I've ever seen this kind of artwork done on a car, period.
Now, who is the character? What is her name?
So this character's name is Hestia. As such, the name on the car says Hestia 86, named after her. It's a kind of recent anime, but just when I had the design for this car in mind, she just popped into my head. It was a perfect color scheme. That's all it said.
Okay, I gotta ask, how much do you drive it?
Lately, not so often. The roads are pretty bad here, but you know, I take it out for the nice weekend joyride.
I'd be afraid to park it anywhere. I mean, how much money have you spent, not counting what the car cost?
Double the car, well, another car's worth, so I'd say roughly 35 grand.
Wow. There you go, folks. Look at this. Like he said, it's not vinyl, this is paint. Beautiful. Well, there you go. SPOCOM 2018 in the books. Crazy, huh? First of all, I want to thank NAPA Import Auto Parts. Man, thank you for being so involved. 2018's in the books, but guess what? I cannot wait to come back for SPOCOM 2019. I'll see you soon.